So you're thinking about moving to the Colony, Texas? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you where the Colony is compared to other places in North Texas. I'm going to show you different highways, tollways to get you anywhere you need to go in North Texas, and some fun things about the Colony also. And that adventure starts now. If this is your first time to the channel, please do me a favor, click that subscribe button, ring that bell so you will be the first to know everything and anything going on in the market here in North Texas. My name is Marina Franco and I am with the Living in North Texas team, and we get calls and emails every day from people like you needing help moving to North Texas. And you know what? We absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, you know what to do. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or better yet, let's set up a Zoom call so we can help make your move to North Texas a smooth one. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you join me at my computer, and I'll pull up a map of the Colony, and I'm gonna show you everything that is around there, roads, things like that, to help you get a better idea about where the Colony is, how to get to places, and a few fun things about the Colony. Okay, so join me at the computer. Hey everyone, I had to put the glasses on so I can see and show you guys where everything is. So, okay, so right in this area, right here is the Colony. Now I have expanded everything so you guys can see. First off, I wanted to show you where the Colony is and where it is to, say, the airport, downtown Dallas. If I wanted to get over to, say, Fort Worth, where could I, how do I get there? So right here is what is known as a Sam Rayburn toll road. And as you can see, as I'm drawing, this goes all the way down to DFW International Airport. So probably about 20-25 minutes to the airport, depending on traffic, to get there. So very quickly, you can get to the airport. This right here is the North Dallas toll road, and we're going to take this all the way down, and this will actually take you to downtown Dallas. It will take you to Love Field, which is a second airport. If you're getting to downtown, probably about 45 minutes to get there. If you're going to Love Field, probably about 30-35 minutes depending on traffic. This guy right here is I-35, one of the major highways, and this will also take you down to Dallas. And this guy right down here where it branches out will take you down to Irving. It'll take you down to the south of Texas, Irving, Cedar Hill, Arlington, things like that. So if you're going to go, say, watch the Rangers play or the Cowboys play, you could take the toll road down to 35 and get to those places. This guy right here is the George Bush. Another toll road. Yep, we do have a few, and this guy will take you also down to Irving, Arlington, places like that, but you have to pay a toll. 35 right here is free. So that is free. 121 is a toll. George Bush is a toll. This right here is 635. This guy will also take you into the airport. It is free also. So we do have a few areas that don't have tolls that you have to get to. Okay, so there is everything as far as like how to get in and out of the Colony. So lots of ways to get to different places. So let's blow this up so you guys can actually see where the Colony is. Alrighty. So this right here, starting up here, all of this coming down and down this area is considered the Colony, Texas. Now, one thing you're going to notice, here is part of Lake Louisville right here and right here. That's like Lake Louisville. So the Colony is known as City by the Lake, and you can see why. There is a lake right there. As you can see, there's it's not a huge city. The Colony is not a huge city, but it definitely has a lot of different fun things to do. But one thing I want to blow up for you guys is a couple of areas that be on the lookout. I will have different videos on them. This guy right here is known as the Tribute. It is a great community. It is one of the newer communities here in the Colony. Again, it is right by the lake. And I do know that they are building up in this area. There's a new phase in this area that will have houses that face this side of the lake, or not. The houses won't face the lake, but the backyards will. So you'll have a really nice open to the backyard where you can see the lake and all that, and it's really nice. Now, a few things that are here. There is the Tribute Shoreline Nature Trail, and it is a trail that does go in and out of it's in the Tribute, obviously, but it goes around the lake and all that, and it's really nice, wooded area. It's just a really nice trail for walking or biking. Okay, there is the Tribute at the Colony Golf Club. There is a golf course right there also. And there's a ton of other things that they have here in the Tribute. But again, I will be doing a more detailed video about that so you guys can actually see more of the Tribute. Now, let's go down to this area. Right here is Stewart Peninsula. And this one, I compare the two, Tribute and Stewart. Stewart is older. The house is somewhere between 1980 and early 2000s, where the Tribute is newer. But the thing is, they both have nature trails. There is a nature trail that goes actually around, all the way around this part of the lake, down to this other area. 7 miles for that trail. There is a golf course, just like the Tribute. There is a sand beach, which the Tribute is building a marina, and it's not done yet, but it's going to be done shortly. So there is a public beach over here at Stewart Peninsula that you can come in. Now, there is a little fee, but if you want to launch a boat, if you want to just go to the beach, the fun thing is this area right here, that's where they do the 4th of July event every year here in the Colony, if the lake is not overflowing. Okay, so if we've had a lot of rain in the spring and this floods, then they move it to a different area in the Colony, not that far. But if it's not flooded, then yes, the fireworks show is right here, and it's really nice because they do shoot it from a platform off of the lake, and it's like right above you, which is nice. So Stewart Peninsula is another really great place. They do have houses that do look, the backyard again does face the lake. So again, really nice backyard entertainment that the yards do go pretty much all the way down to the lake, which is nice. Okay, so what else is there in the Colony? Oh, let me show you one other. And again, I'm going to do more in-depth videos about these locations. This guy right here is another new area. This is Austin Waters, and this is in the Colony. And again, these homes are newer. They're early 2000s to about 2017, 2018. Again, now they don't have a nature walk, but they do have the nature preserve that is over here. There is a really cool dog park. I'm gonna blow it up and see if it will show. This area where OMG Tacos is called the Shacks, and there's several little restaurants that, and I mean little, there's probably only maybe like 10 tables in each one of these, but it's got a boardwalk type vibe to it, and there's a really great dog park right there for the people in Austin Waters. So again, another nice little area that has some restaurants, dog parks, different amenities. And again, I am going to do a video on it so you can get more details, but just to show you what other areas are located here in the Colony. So The main road in and out of the colony, including, and let me reduce this down a little bit, including coming out of the Tribute. Now the Tribute has this main road here. This guy coming down, this is 423. This will take you all the way down to the toll road. And this is kind of the major in and out of the colony. Now there's a couple other areas. Here's Page. This guy right here will get you in and out of the colony, but there's not a whole lot of roads coming and going in and out of the colony. Even across the way, you're not going to, a lot of these roads actually dead ends. The only one that does not is this guy right here that goes into our neighbor right here, okay? And I'm gonna tell you who that neighbor is here in a second. So there's a way in and out. Now, Marina, that's all great and everything, but what is there to do in the colony? Is there anything to do? Are there restaurants? What kind of stores are there? So Schooner's Coffee is a drive-through coffee shop. It's a really good coffee shop. There is a post office right there. We do have a post office in the colony. So if you need to drop off letters or you need a box or anything like that, there's a post office right there. So Angelina's has been in the colony for a very long time. It's a good Mexican restaurant. And the great thing is they face the lake. You actually see the lake out here. Okay. So it's really nice if you want to sit out in their patio area. You can see the lake. It's really nice in the springtime when it's a little cooler to go out there and see that. So we do have a Walmart. We do have a Target. And then, of course, my favorite, Ulta Beauty, shop there quite a bit. Kroger, if you're not familiar, Kroger is a grocery store. And so we have two Krogers actually in the colony. This guy right here, which we call the big Kroger because it is bigger. And then there is a smaller Kroger up here in this area. So if you're at Stewart Peninsula, then you can do this Kroger. Now, I hate calling it smaller, but it is a little smaller than the big Kroger. Now, the big Kroger has clothes and it has, it used to have a jewelry store in there, not anymore. And it has a Starbucks, where the small one is just groceries, right? You just go in, you're not going to find clothes or Starbucks or anything like that. You're going to find groceries. And a lot of the people in the colony actually come to this Kroger. So here is the public library. Also, this is where City Hall is. City Hall is over in this area. We do have a skate park, which is nice. So if you have kids that are, into skating and all that, we do have an aquatic park right here. And again, it's a really nice aquatic park with, a nice pool. We have an indoor pool. So if you are looking to swim during the winter months or the cooler months or colder months, then you can go to the indoor pool. So there's an indoor and an outdoor pool. They do have classes, swim classes, if you need to learn how to swim or you need somebody in your family to learn how to swim, but they even have exercise classes also. So let's come down here. I already told you about Schooner's Coffee and Walmart, but we also have a Starbucks. We have two Starbucks, one across the highway. So we have a Starbucks right here. And then this again is 121. And then there's a Starbucks right here. Now this guy right here, this is an indoor outdoor Starbucks, meaning you can go through the drive-through, you can go inside. This guy right here, walk up or drive through only, believe it or not. So it kind of makes for a really quick, just know that the line there is a little longer because it's a drive-through only. Or if you want to get up and walk to the window, you can order there that way also. And then right next to our Starbucks is Chick-fil-A. That's right. One of the better Chick-fil-A's. They get you in and out in no time. Chick-fil-A is right there. We have Chipotle, which a lot of people like. And then right here, In-N-Out Burger is right here. And let me tell you what, that guy is busy. There's cars always lined up around there at that In-N-Out Burger. We have Topgolf. If you are not familiar with Topgolf, it is basically it's a golf competition without being on 18 holes, right? It's a 3-level golf facility. So basically you're just hitting the balls. They have these big, huge circles out in the middle of the greens, and you can score points if you hit the ball into those. And trust me, they're big because I'm a terrible golfer and I can score. Okay. So I can still get it into some of those holes. Now I can't get it in the far away ones, but I can still hit it into there. So it's a real fun time. There's a couple of bars. There's a really great restaurant. They do parties, they do corporate events, things like that. And it's just a really fun time. And I will tell you right now, they have just remodeled it. They put in new netting. They're putting new stuff inside, and it's going to look great. Really great. Okay. So one of the fun things that the colony has is this Hawaiian Falls, and it is it's closed right now because it's winter time, but it is a water park here in the colony. Water slides, a lazy river, place for the kids to play. And again, every spring and summer, there's just a ton of people there enjoying themselves. And it's really nice that it is here in the colony, very close for everybody here to just go to. The other location that I want to tell you about is this guy right here. This right here is known as the Grandscape. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of that, blow it up a little bit more so you guys can see a little bit more about what's going on. So yes, there's another Schooner's Coffee, but it's inside Nebraska Furniture Mart. So we have Nebraska Furniture Mart, one of the largest furniture stores in Texas, at least, if not around the country. But if you can't find it at Nebraska, it may not exist. You know, maybe you can get on Amazon, but I think for the most part, if you can't find it in Nebraska, it doesn't exist. But there's more than just furniture. They have outdoor furniture. They have grills, rugs, kitchen tables. They have electronics. They have small appliances, large appliances. And one of my favorite things about Nebraska is you go up to the second floor, you go to the right where all the kitchen tables and dining room tables are. You go about halfway down and you're going to find about 7 massage chairs. Say that 5 times fast. And I'm talking about the high end. You're like in a, I don't know, deprivation tank basically, except it's not covered, and you just go in there, lay on the chair, hit the demo mode, and you're going to feel really great after the demo mode. Okay, so try that out. But Nebraska Furniture Mart is right there. There is a ton of different restaurants. One of my favorites is the Hard8 Barbeque. If you've never been to Hard8 Barbeque, first of all, great barbecue. And there is some debate because there's another one close by that people like also, but you got to be careful because your eyes are going to be bigger than your head sometimes, or your stomach, I should say. Eyes are going to be bigger than your stomach because you walk up, and I don't know if you can see this picture, but this picture shows a whole bunch of different meats. Yeah, it's by the pound. So you may say, I want a little bit of brisket, a little rib, a little chicken, a little bit of links. And next thing you know, you got a whole bunch on there, and it's pay by the pound. So be careful with that. My suggestion, if you go there, get the sandwich. My husband and I love going there, and we will get the sliced beef sandwich with, I always like to get the roasted corn. He likes to get the regular corn on the cob. There are free not baked beans, but there are free pinto beans that you can have there. And just having that sliced barbecue sandwich is just enough, and it's priced really well. So try out Hard8. Another thing that is not popping up on here, but I will tell you about, right there, Rock and Brews. This is actually a restaurant that is owned by Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, almost forgot his name, of Kiss. There's 1 or 2 other restaurants that are not in Texas. This is the only one in Texas. It has got the best vibe with restaurants, right? So the food is really good. They've got a ton of beer on tap. They have a really cool patio that is dog friendly. And they've got screens all over the place that are, half of them are playing sports and the other half are playing all types of music videos. And it doesn't matter if it's country, rock, punk, it doesn't matter. And it's not always the new stuff, right? They have some vintage, 60s, 70s, 80s. I mean, it's just a really great vibe. for the restaurant. And we here in the Colony are really lucky that we have it here. So check out Rock and Brews in the Colony. All right, so let's move down a little bit. This area right in here is known as Grandscape, right there. There is a lot to do at Grandscape. Now, there was a few things in the Colony before Grandscape came. We had Hawaiian Falls, we had the aquatic park, we had the 2 golf courses, and then a handful of restaurants. But really, when Nebraska Furniture Mart moved in and Grandscape was designed, that really put entertainment and fun into the Colony. The Colony, and I will have more information about the Colony in other videos, but it really, the people there had been there for a very long time. The Colony was started by the builders known as Fox and Jacob, and they started building this community and they called it the Colony. And the majority of people back in the 70s, early 70s, mid 70s, late 70s, a lot of them are still here, and they really liked the Colony being a community, which is nothing wrong with that, but other places around it were growing and no one was really pouring money into the Colony. So the powers that be, the mayor, the council, decided to sell a lot of the land to Nebraska Furniture Mart and create this Grandscape. And so here you see we have a ton of restaurants like Windmills, Seven Doors. Whoa, Seven Doors. They've got this this slider that is just like, it's great. Puttery, which is an adult only, so 21 and over, indoor putt-putt. That's right. There are 3 putt-putts that you can go. It is 8 holes, okay? And it is indoors. Each one is themed differently, and it is 21 and over though. 21 and over only for the puttery, but they've got a restaurant up there. They got good food. Each putt-putt has its own designer cocktail with it, that while you're putting around, you could order a cocktail, and it is designed just for that particular area. So check that out. One of my favorites is Perry's Pizza. I love going there. They have really great pizza, but they have really good food. They have macaroni and cheese, and they have spaghetti and meatballs, and they have a hamburger. So check them out. Andretti's is like the place to be. It is not only a karting place, but they have video games. They have an obstacle course that's actually up above the arcade games. Now, don't worry, they do strap you in. So if you do fall, you're tethered basically to the whole structure. They have virtual reality. They have bowling. There are 2 bars inside of Andretti's. One is upstairs and one is downstairs. And the thing that really makes Andretti's is they have 2-story racetracks, one for kiddos and one for the adults. And let me tell you what, the adult ones go pretty fast, and it's a lot of fun, and you need to check it out. So Andretti's is over there. Right now they have the Grandscape wheel. There's been talk about keeping it there forever. I think it's supposed to be a temporary thing. I don't know if it's going to be there for a year or not, but there's talk about how popular it is in keeping it there. We did have Jurassic World, but unfortunately it is now closed. They only do that temporarily for about 8-10 months, and then they move on to another area. But it was really fun while it was there. There is a movie theater, Galaxy Theater, which is very nice. Another little fun thing to do is the electric game box. Basically, it's an interactive video game where you and a team of people are trying to solve problems and stuff like that. You're like surrounded by the video game, again, which is very, very nice. There's also the lawn that's out in the Colony. or out in Grandscape. And the great thing is they have a stage. You can go out to the lawn, bring a chair, watch a band, go out on the weekends. They do have different things, like for Halloween, they had a Halloween costume contest with vendors there that were selling all different types of things. Same thing for Christmas. They'll do something special, for Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So lots of fun things here in Grandscape, in the Colony. But we're going to go back out, and I want to tell you a little bit about things on the other side of Grandscape. And it is right here in this area right here. There are some really great, whoops, my pen's going everywhere. There are some really great restaurants. We have the Down South Kitchen, which is fairly new. I'm gonna take all this off so you guys can see this. It is down south Southern cooking to a T. They have some great desserts. They have chicken fried steak. They have great biscuits, a wonderful breakfast, and definitely a place to check out. And of course, one of my favorite steak places is Saltgrass Steakhouse. They make a good steak there also. And again, it's across from the Grandscape, and all this whole area is getting built up and for entertainment. Now, why are they doing that? So the Colony's right here, and what I want to show you guys is right next door. The reason why the Colony decided to build Grandscape and all that is because right next door, and I'm gonna make this a little smaller just to show you, is Frisco. So right here, kind of in this area, all this is Frisco. I mean, there's some more up in this area too, but Frisco is right next door. Frisco is a neighbor to the Colony. And so we are just minutes away from places like the mall. I'm gonna build that back up. Here's Stonebriar Mall right here. Stonebriar Mall, and the center's at Preston Ridge. Some great shopping there. You know, the mall's gonna have a ton of different stores in there. The centers at Preston Ridge have outdoor shops. So if you're looking for like Bath and Body Works or PetSmarts, but there's a PetSmarts here in the Colony also, okay, a great PetSmarts in the Colony. But if you're looking for, like, say, Bath and Body Works, if you're looking for, there's an Adidas shoe out there, things like that. It's really, and again, there's different ways to get to there. If you want to go up and down around, boop, they'll take you right there. You can come down and take the side road. You don't have to get on the toll road to get to the Colony or get to the mall. So there are ways to get to it without having to pay the tolls, but we are really, really close to the mall. Also, if you want to get up to the Stars, where the Cowboys play, right here is the Ford Center. And again, as you can see, I'm gonna show you guys that here's Main Street of the Colony, and you can take this road all the way down and get to the Ford Center. And there's a lot of different activities there also. If you're looking to go to the Stars, where the Stars practice, here's where the Dallas Stars practice. Again, you can get to a lot of different things here at Frisco and from the Colony. And the great thing is, if you don't want to pay Colony prices, if you don't want to pay Frisco prices, then check out the Colony and see what they have to offer, from, Austin Ranch to the Tribute to other areas within the Colony. As far as price point is considered, is less than Frisco, and property taxes are less than Frisco also, but yet we can still get to all the fun amenities that Frisco has to offer without having to be in Frisco. Okay, so that is the Colony, and I'm hoping that this has given you a better idea of where it is, what it has to offer, and maybe it's now one of those cities that you put on your list of places to look, because maybe Frisco's a little bit out of your price range, but you want to have all that stuff that Frisco has. And now you're thinking, no, maybe I should check out the Colony. So
anyways, that's the colony. If you guys have any other questions about the colony, about the market, about anything going on, you know how to get a hold of me. All right, guys, till the next time, see you around the neighborhood.